Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John, and welcome to my world famous sipping den and my channel. On this channel, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol, and I do a world famous Sunday morning coffee review. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. And for you, I put together an unbelievable playlist where I have broken everything down into categories and subcategories to make it easy for you to find all the beautiful things I review. And I challenge you to check out that playlist. And then if that wasn't enough, and we all know that it is, every single comment of the first comment of every video, I should say, is pinned because it has a link to whatever I'm reviewing, right? That pertains to the playlist to what I'm reviewing. In this case, it's going to be bourbon. Oh, this is a rye. I'm sorry. In this case, it's going to be a rye, and a very unique rye, lent to me by a friend, and it is Buzzard's Roost Cigar Blend Rye. All right, straight rye whiskey. Let's read about it a little bit, because this is an interesting one, and I'll tell you how I got it. A friend of mine brought it in to work, actually. And we tasted it, and I thought, wow, this is unique, and it's good. You're going to see. And I asked him if I could have a little sample of it to take home, and he said yes. Okay, so big shout out to Rob, for letting me have some of this beautiful rye. This new limited edition rye was created from 4-year-old whiskey and aged in our proprietary American oak barrels. Prior to aging, our barrels were cold smoked with aged Kentucky tobacco leaves. That is the key right there. The unique barrel alchemy that Buzzard's Roost has come to be known for lends sweet smoky aromas of a fine cigar. All right, and it goes on to tell you about the smells and all this, but we're going to get into that ourselves, so I'm interested in what I think, not what they've written down. It is a 52.5% alcohol by volume. It is 105 proof. Let's get it in the glass, check out the color, check out the smell, check out the taste. Yeah. You know, it's interesting. Buzzard's Roost is actually building a distillery on Main Street on Whiskey Row in downtown Louisville. They're building it as we speak. I'm excited about that. You know who else is putting another one downtown there? A little kind of a smaller distillery is Bardstown Bourbon. So they're just adding to that beautiful array of distilleries right on Main Street, right around Main Street in downtown Louisville, Kentucky. Beautiful things where I live. All right, so let's look at the color. There it is, right? Let you be the judge of that color. And now let's give this a smell. Now, I've already had it at work. I was very excited. That was very good. But let's, so I'm going to tell you why. Let me say this. Cigar blend is not there's no rules to calling something cigar blend. Cigar blend might mean nothing. It might be like, hey, I think we can sell our whiskey better if we call it cigar blend. Cigar blend might be that the person who blended it thinks that it would go well with a cigar. Cigar blend might mean that it has had smoke from tobacco leaves blown into the barrel to add that flavor to it, or maybe it stored tobacco leaves in it at some point. So it could mean a lot of things. This has had, tobacco smoke from Kentucky tobacco blown into the barrel. All right, can we smell the smoke? Yeah, and that smokiness, and I don't mean the normal smokiness from brand new oak charred barrel. I mean the smokiness from tobacco leaves. It's very nice when you add that to the barrel, the wood, the char from the barrel, the sweet smell of that tobacco, and then the nice rye smell, the spice, the sweetness from the rye. And I forgot I think this was 95.5. 95% rye, 5% malted barley. I'm pretty sure this is an MGP. Of course, they are going to build a new distillery downtown Louisville, it will take a while for them to get their own, you know, juice. There's a fruitiness too to this, a citrus smell. Imagine all that. Imagine the tobacco, Kentucky tobacco, the wood, the charred barrel, the smell from the process, from the grains, from the finished product, the sweetness, the graininess, the spiciness, and then some citrus on top of that. Let's get an acclimation sip in. Just an acclimation sip. Now we go in for the real tasting. Okay, here's the deal. So, it has a sweetness to it, all right? Don't know really where that's coming from. Think about it. It's got rye, 95%, 5% malted barley. There's no corn in it. When you char a barrel, that heat sweats out sugars and vanillins, and then it is caramelized. So you do get some sweetness from the barrel. And what's beautiful is you get that sweetness, that spiciness, and you think, oh, okay, another whiskey, another rye. And then immediately after swallowing, you get that taste, frankly, of the tobacco. The tobacco leaves that were burned and the smoke blown into the barrel. And it's like a sweet cigar taste. And it's so unique, you know, balancing that flavor of that rye and getting that beautiful, in my opinion. And Rob let a bunch of us taste it today, and every single person really liked it. It's unique. It really is. I wonder where the sweetness comes from, really, because I did explain about the barrel, but I could say there's no corn. Corn's sweet. Think of cornbread compared to wheat bread or rye bread, right? But yet there is a sweetness, and that sweetness is so beautiful because it gets balanced so nice by that. You talk about something with layers and levels. To get that sweetness, to get that spiciness, and they get hit with that cigar. Real tobacco smoke, and it's tasty. And it never takes over. It just adds layers to this. Yeah, it's very interesting. Sweet cinnamon, sweet nutmeg now I'm getting. This is a very good one. Very nice whiskey, and I wouldn't mind having this bottle behind me. I don't know how long it would last, right? I'm going to be sipping it now, and again, I'm going to be sharing it with friends. But it would be a fun one to be able to share. He had fun sharing it, and I gave him some whiskey in return. But I would like to be the one to say, hey, try this. Tell me what you think of this. It's interesting. I love doing that. Anyway, if you can get your hands on this, I suggest it. It's very unique. It's very, it's good. It's really good. It's tasty. It's got layers to it. It's got levels to it. I've got a little bit left. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to enjoy this. And I appreciate if you all give me a sub. I really do. Keep me highly motivated, truly dedicated. And I will see you all on the next one. Thank you.